He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble.
Are those the new Joes, Destro?
Yes, Commander.
Who's on the watchtower?
That's the Jungle Trooper. Codename Rakundo.
And manning the howitzer?
That's the Flamethrower. Codename Blowtorch. And the Halo Jumper. Codename Ripcord.
Who's by the Bivouac?
That's the Dog Handler. Codename Mutt. And his dog Junkyard.
They've not seen the last of Cobra.
Watchtower, Howitzer, Bivouac, and G.I. Joe figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
What's up, Joe fans? Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 1984 G.I. Joe Bivouac, or Bivouac, depending on how you pronounce it. Now, in 1984, there was actually 3 battle stations released, and the Bivouac is one of 3, and the other 2 being the Mountain Howitzer and the other being the Watchtower. Now, I'll be making videos for the other 2 battle stations in the very near future, but for this one, we're going to concentrate on the Bivouac. Now, unfortunately, the Bivouac never made any appearances in any of the comic books or animated series, which is rather unfortunate due to the realistic nature of this mini playset. Now, this battle set came with an impressive 21 parts, and that didn't include the sticker sheet. Now, these smaller playsets were priced affordably for those of us who didn't have disposable income back in 1984. Now, what this came with is a cot with removable legs, the actual tent itself right here with a base, 2 tent poles, the XM65 fiberglass rocket launcher right here, with a laser guided kit. It also came with a tripod, and the XM65A 98mm projectile. And this actually fits right down the barrel of the launcher right here. Slides in nice and easy. Next, it also included what the blueprints are calling the accessory rack. And this comes with 3 accessories. Grab the machete, whoops. And taking a look at the machete, has some fantastic detail on it. Next, it has the shovel or trenching tool in case the Joes need to dig a trench. And lastly, it comes with an axe. This is to clear down any of the trees or brush in the way. Now, if we take a closer look at the accessory rack, you'll see it has 4 notches in it, and it has this angle to it, but unfortunately the tools hang at a 90-degree angle and they do fall out relatively easily. And also included is the often lost 16-ounce canteen. This has some really fantastic detail on it, and you can never have enough water while you're out in the middle of the woods. And for the last accessory, which is my favorite accessory, is the radio. And as you can see, this thing has some really fantastic detail for its size. And of course, the stickers really make this thing pop. And the antenna is actually removable. And that just sits in there, using the gravity system, of course. I have a lot of nostalgia for this particular playset, being that this is my childhood set. And I took care not to lose any of the pieces, believe it or not. I used to pretend that this thing was the mini HQ for the team to come back and meet. They would use the radio to call in the Sky Striker for air support. And as you can see, it houses the vintage figures perfectly. Here we have Breaker on the radio, Grand Slam on the launcher, and Rock and Roll chilling out on the cot back there. Not only will it accommodate, of course, the vintage figures, but it also looks really fantastic with the modern figures as well. And of course, with the modern figures, you get a lot more articulation for those dios or those pictures that you like to take. And another thing to note, these modern figures actually hold these accessories a lot easier and better than the vintage figures, be it that the handles on the accessories are really thick. And I don't dare put them in my vintage figures' hands. I'm afraid I'm going to snap off their thumbs. I'll be looking at the other 2 battle stations from 1984 in the near future, but this has been my look at the 1984 G.I. Joe Bivouac. And it just amazes me that something that's 38 years old is still relevant today. You can put this with any of your Joes and it'll look fantastic. I really like to thank you for watching, and of course if you like what you see, join the community. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell for future notification of upcoming videos. And of course, most importantly, always help a fellow collector out, and share your knowledge.
Yo, Joe!